Thank you.
That nigga so petty, man.
I'm about to
He coulda
say.
gave me one of them shit, got that late.
Really?
Petty as hell, man.
Don't tell none on my desk. The shit over here.
I'm not good enough for his water.
Petty as hell,
These
man.
are recycled.
Get the water from the.
Oh, no, they not.
Yes, they are.
Oh, so you put
refill
more-
my bottles. Yeah.
Okay.
Food costs.
Oh, I understand.
Not real talk.
You could have just said saving the whales, but I understand.
Nah, it's dumb. Fuck, it's food
Safe
costs.
as the whales.
Hey, we live,
Shit.
y'all. Save the whales.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Man.
Yeah, that's it's tough. That is tough.
They got, hold up, we don't want to talk about that. They said it's tough. Why? Nigga, death happens. I think I'm just at that age now. Just the way people going in on him
Yeah, that's.
because of what he talked about.
It's kind of messed up. He was in like his early 50s or something.
When I went, what'd you say?
So I think he was in like his early 50s.
56.
He looked good for 56 though.
Let's go, y'all.
I was trying to share it.
Mornings with Michael and friends. Now it's Friday, May the 6th, 2022. You know what that is? That means that today is Friday and time for 3 and the Possible. Yeah, we got the whole gang in here with us today. Cole Parker is back.
Yes,
Elam
sir.
B. King is back, drinking his water like a 3-year-old,
What up?
squeezing the damn bottle with the damn drink.
I'm here.
We gonna start early.
Hold on, let me get the fellas on the camera.
I'm glad
There
I was
they
good.
go.
I'm glad I was good enough for this bottle because you didn't want me to touch anything.
Yeah, it's just a little OCD jump thing over here. Like it's got to be a certain way.
They don't want your mitts on this bottle.
Petty world. We're in the petty world. Yeah.
Hey, the fellas are back in the building today, man. How's everybody going? How's the week going?
Man, it's gone.
Happy Cinco, unos, dos, tres,
Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco.
Says.
Says, yeah.
Everybody eyes swole this morning.
Right.
Not everybody's. I went to bed about 10:35 last night.
That's what Siggy says.
10:35.
I'm not sitting. You're saying, bro. We right there with each other.
All
Don't
the
do
spots
that.
were packed yesterday too, and I was on the road like I don't know, it's like traffic was extra.
Really?
It was just en route to go get some wings on Cinco de Mayo. Wings.
Wow. That's what you do.
I didn't see one Mexican yesterday.
But never. I saw 17 Negroes.
We
and
celebrate
sombreros.
and here's the thing. This is the interesting part. On the reverse, would you see other cultures celebrating? You know what I'm saying? Like
Juneteenth.
we're just finding a reason to go drink.
That's what we do.
That's what
that
we-
is that
Cinco de
celebration.
Mayo. What's the sign? What's the math or the history behind
See
it?
what I mean? You asking too many questions.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
No, like is it like
It's National
As-
Tequila Day.
you ask the average person?
It's National Tequila Day.
Drink a margarita.
It's,
Day.
it's, it's
Casamigos
really, it's
for
really
no
not
reason
a Mexican holiday.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
not.
I'm gonna be the first person to say I don't know the whole history.
But something happened on that day, though.
Yeah,
it was
like a
it was like an individual.
It's like a
something.
revolution.
I think we kind of jumping out there.
No, I did it yesterday. I did the on this
Okay,
day
well
yesterday.
let's go to the
Yeah,
quick.
put
thank
it
you.
out.
Thank you. Go ahead and
Real
look
quick.
it up, Elam.
Because
Why-
I don't know.
You know, Elon got the iPhone too.
No, you got destroyed.
I stay Android all day,
Joe.
baby.
He had the Samsung 3.
Hey, Shaquisa, find.
I'm wondering when they're gonna switch them names up though.
I
Cinco
don't
de
know, 'cause
Mayo.
what's y'all's? Galaxy?
Cinco de Mayo in Mexico Spanish is yearly celebration held on May 5th, which commemorates the anniversary of Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862.
See, there you go. So it was a fight.
So it was a fight.
they
Somebody
was-
won.
Okay. Good job.
You know what? One thing I do respect about that, it was a lot of fights yesterday, so at least they're keeping the tradition alive. That tequila make you fight now.
Oh yeah.
I saw about 3 knuck if you button situations.
Really, that brown liquor make you do all that.
Not in my culture.
With that Hennessy.
When I moved to Atlanta, once I moved to Atlanta, no more brown liquor for me. It was
Really?
just straight.
And I had to.
Very rarely. I might do that Tennessee honey whiskey would be the closest. Other than that, keep me away from
That's about to ask you, what's your drink of choice? You pull up at the bar and what you getting?
Vodka and cranberry.
Okay.
That's me.
You mix it.
Tito's. Oh, I mean, well, Moscow Mule would be number 1 right now, and then after that, Tito's.
Really?
I'm just a straight to the point guy. Give me
Me too.
something
Liquor
neat.
glass.
Yep, give me something neat and a beer, and I'm good to go. I don't mix. I don't need no beverage. I don't need no.
Liquor.
If
glass.
I go neat and I drove, this is not a good idea.
Well, you shouldn't be driving.
I mean, let's just be real. Everybody's gonna get one and still get on that road.
Sometimes a few more, but I'm with you.
I'm not co-signing that.
We're not saying it's right. We're just saying it happens.
Hold on. Hold
That's
on.
why it's 0.1, 0.07.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, don't reflect my shit.
That's it.
You know, I mean,
Power 1089, we support drinking.
Hey, the fellas, since you did some great research on Cinco de Mayo,
Yeah.
like none of us have known for 50 years, and even you, Cole, you didn't even know
I
until
did, but I
today.
I didn't. I'm not in the story.
Kevin Samuels, man. Is
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels here with us or not?
No.
No, he's not.
No.
I checked a whole lot of resources, and
Yeah.
But did TMZ say it, though?
but valid point Burnell said. It doesn't really. I don't think
Not
he's at that level.
Okay.
I see how you call my whole name.
I mean, sometimes I gotta bring it back.
I still got that damn T-shirt. I be wearing it like the bastards.
It's like I went to Burnell too. What you talking about? I want to do like a college shirt.
Okay, you got that. I'll give you that. Yeah, man, but I think it was kind of ugly how people were on Twitter and whatnot. Just, I mean, the man passed. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's crying today because of that. Like,
People were crying when he was, when he was here.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the
roasted
day,
People like it.
and honestly speaking, I was listening to like an hour and 21-minute thing that he talked about last night. He was saying how ladies in between 25 and 35 need to become laser focused on the things that they need. Now, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well, nothing's wrong with that comment.
You know what I'm saying?
But when he said women 35 and over,
And when he made the point too that they were leftovers or something like that.
But I mean,
35
his wording could be better. But at
Okay.
the end of the day, the man dropped science.
sometimes. I mean, all of his messages.
Yeah, I'm not going to give anybody 100. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But he does say a lot of things that, I mean, during this time, I feel like that us as men, particularly men of color, we're starting to speak more of our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of came on the heels of that when we're just like, wait a minute, I got something to say too. I think it's okay. I think he opened the door for us to be like, yes, I do feel like that.
Ultimately, with like where it is, he found a niche.
Yeah,
he did.
And what's
found
even
it in.
crazy is the people who he was quote unquote attacking was really his customer base, his client base.
And I know a lot of women, like yesterday, a friend of mine, she was just like, oh my God, such and such is going to be so sad. There's a lot of women who listen to him
Right.
and love him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just get off the men. There's a lot of women who are just like, well, I mean, I hate what he said, but
There's some truth.
But that I'm saying, right? Why lead it that way? Why say I love what he
Well,
says, but
right.
just say you love what he says?
I'm gonna say, and people normally like positive feedback. A lot of people don't like negative feedback, and let's just go here when he says that women of color have a difficulty with accountability because normally accountability has been on us. I wholeheartedly believe in that.
We're back to this again.
No, hey, it's real.
Okay.
Okay, you want to play that little disclosure again?
Nah, we good on that one.
We
I
know
do
this
feel
is
like
you.
that.
This is on you.
Yes,
But
asking
I'll hold
for a
that.
friend.
And it's not all; it's some.
Okay.
Asking for a
You
friend.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, hold on, I'm not plugged in, y'all. We just talking. Nah, go ahead and talk, y'all.
He told us.
No, right?
This
Hey,
guy.
I was saying keep having the conversation. We should be
Yeah,
good now.
so I
Damn, we
think
went.
that-
How long we went? 11 minutes.
Without what? Video?
No, video is good. We just had no audio.
Oh, so nobody heard us talking.
Nobody heard that.
Hey, it's 3 in the possible
Oh
right here
my
on
God.
Power 108.9.
I'm surprised Tasha didn't hit you because I don't have
Right.
it pulled up.
No, she did. We just wasn't plugged into the board. They could hear like when you go live on your Instagram. That's how it sounded.
Ah, it was a quality sound.
It was shots fired. Yeah,
I was about to say, was that shade?
yeah, it was shade.
Hey, listen, man.
you go live on your Instagram.
And I actually did on Monday. Actually, Monday was a big deal for me. I went live with somebody who I I consider it one of the top 3 people that I've always wanted to speak with, Dr. Luann Brizendine. She's a neuropsychologist.
Okay.
So she wrote a book called The Male Brain and the Female Brain. I think that right after the Bible and Outwitting the Devil, you should read these 2 books because it really does break down your brain. So she just wrote a book called The Upgrade, and she's talking about women between the ages of 35 and 65 and the changes in their mind that they go through with premenopausal, menopausal, peri, and all. I was sitting there learning, and honestly, she said that there's really only a 4-day window between day 10 and 14 of a woman's cycle that a woman is like on green lights, ready to go. All the times outside of that, they're really not.
It's
in
a
the mood.
wrap, yeah. You got to. No, I
It
feel
blew
you.
my mind.
Yeah.
I was, and now she's coming from a neuropsychology perspective, so you can't really kind of argue with her.
Right.
And so, not only is she going through it, but she's speaking towards it, and so it was like, I'm like, okay, so really, for the rest of the month, if you getting some, they're kind of like just
Here you go.
showing up
Right.
for you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
You want some? Here you go.
I-
Come on, hurry up.
Okay, come on.
Tell me, get the towel when you finish.
Yeah. And so it was interesting, and it's
You got
also,
your towel?
but it's almost like I saw menopause as kind of like, and even ED, like women go through this, we go through that, and even though one is kind of looked down upon versus the other, but it's a transition,
Right.
And you have to the hormone therapy and things of that nature. For like the first time, I'm like considering, should I get testosterone shots because my testosterone is going down. I do notice I am more sensitive than when I was like 35. Like you see the wrong
That's me.
commercial, I'd be
You just
like,
be crying for
right,
no reason.
exactly.
I'd be like, yo,
That
Take you out.
goddamn Publix commercial during Thanksgiving when that baby come home from school. Oh my God.
Y'all be crying over Publix commercials.
Hey, listen, it's biological, so
shame.
I don't give a
Y'all
damn.
be
You
doing
ain't,
me every
you ain't
time.
there yet, bruh.
No, and I'm
But
50
it's
this
not
year.
if, it's when.
I'm gonna tell you
Right,
what.
it's when.
It's
Thank
when.
you, Elam.
Look, every once in a blue moon, a story or like a TV show might
Yeah.
get me.
Yeah.
So like it was this episode of 911, right? And it was this lady with her 3 daughters, and she splits the time with her ex-husband. With the
Okay.
girls, the 3 daughters over the ex-husband's house.
Okay.
And they were walking somewhere. The mom fell down 80 feet and was about to die. 911 showed up. They was like, let's get you out of there. She was like, I'm not going to make it. Let me talk to my daughters.
Ooh.
So she was like, hey, I want to let you know I always love you. Don't ever think I down and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh. Almost fucked me. And then they was in the fire truck, the girls. They was like, why don't we have the sirens on? The oldest looks at, because mommy doesn't need them now. Oh,
Damn.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like trying to squeeze a tear back in, like,
I've been like looking back, was like,
that was
that's
killing
not.
me.
But I mean, just even for other men that might be listening to us, I mean, it is something that does happen.
it's okay to cry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
Just some cry more than
yeah,
others.
sometimes you be like, not a damn commercial.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never been wiped out by a commercial.
Yeah,
But,
some good ones out there, bruh.
But yeah, she's just really walking through that space, and so it helped me, even understand just certain things that I hear for other women. Some of my clients where they're just like, I'm not in the mood here, I'm experiencing dryness here, and they're not used to that. Just like we'll be like, wait, it's not working. Like, wait, I haven't hit that yet.
Hey, let me tell you, don't get
Ooh,
there.
I don't want that, but I will blue pill all day. I'll be a blind MF.
The other ones work pretty good too.
Did you say
Whatever
you'd be
one.
blind?
Well, it does affect your vision over time. I've heard.
Oh,
I
my
don't
vision
care.
is affecting itself.
Hey,
Yeah, then there's that. But
that's why I need these. Thank you,
But
Dr.
I'm gonna be
King.
testosterone shotting. You know what I'm saying? I
whatever.
probably want to start it ahead of time because I don't want to wait till the day of and be like, wait, oh my god. So I might start early.
But you still think as you get older, you in your 60s, you still running around, Elam?
But I don't see myself as like going and 1 or 2 times a month like what I hear people talking about. Like I'm sad looking out hearing stuff like that. Like what? Like twice a month? Really?
That's
it?
terrible.
Dude,
terrible.
but think about it. 60, 65. How you don't know how you're gonna be feeling then?
Hey, my wife is younger than me.
Yeah.
I got a shot.
Okay. You're right.
I got a shot.
But then that's what it was saying for women. It's called the name of the book is called The Upgrade. And it's kind of like they go through that phase, and all of a sudden, finally, they don't have cycles no more. Finally, they don't have these hormone influx. Like a woman's brain can change up to 25% every month during her cycle.
Wow.
Whether they want to say that they're that it doesn't or not, it does. So to have gone through that since you were like 12, 13, 14, all the way to and to release that, I was just like, what? That's why they say women become more free
Yeah.
in their like mid to late 50s, because it's kind of like and they become more direct and whatnot. So, these are real things that I'll turn around and be able to share with my clients. So.
And let's be honest, like that woman's brain is super duper hard to interpret.
It's gumbo.
There you go.
Full of
That's
ingredients
basically what it was saying. It actually
gumbo.
gave me an empathy for women. Like they really, even if they had not job or not dealing with kids or not dealing with us or whatever, they're just natural life of from 12, 13. It's tough.
Right.
I mean, with Mother's Day, with respect to mothers coming up, I want to say that biologically, y'all are freaking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through some stuff that we don't go through. We don't understand. And we be thinking it, but we don't understand.
I don't even try to think it.
Yo, 3 and the Possible today. Everybody's back in the building. I got to say good morning to Malik McFadden, who is saying good morning, fellas, from Germany.
Good morning.
He's over there in Germany doing his thing.
Appreciate you always, Malik.
And we want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms across the United States of America.
And the wives that are mothers.
Right. And the wives that are mothers.
The wives, yeah.
You got to shout them out individually.
And I'm going to say this, and I say this every year. You can unplug yourself from me if you even put a post up. No, that's for Father's Day. Never mind, that's Father's Day.
Damn.
You don't know the difference?
Nah, I was going there for a second. I was like, wait. But here's the thing. Why?
Father.
But on Mother's Day, you won't see no man saying, a Happy Mother's Day to me.
I think I'm going to do that this year.
No, for the single dads, right?
Okay,
the single dads don't say anything like that.
I think
we give you all respect on mothers.
I think you should start it this year.
Yeah,
I know some
ahead.
single dads. You should do
I won't
it.
be doing that.
I'm going to get you a card for Mother's Day.
Never. I'd let the mothers, they own that area. You can have it.
I'm going to scratch out the M. It'd be a Happy Others Day.
Hey, when y'all think...
That's some more pronoun stuff.
Hey, when y'all
Well,
think
you know what? I guess that's probably next. Now that I think about it. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, when y'all think about y'all moms, man, I don't know if you need time to think about this question, man. Like some of the best things that you learn from your mom.
Be out or be talked about. Honestly.
Or be talked about.
So my mom is a very social person, right?
Oh, okay.
So she's like my party spirit, all that. It really is a direct representation of both of my parents combined.
Okay.
So my mom has always been a party wherever she goes, and she never met a stranger. So, she's the one, like, she get on the. I remember back in the day when you get on the plane, you gonna meet them at the gate. I'd be coming to pick up my mom. People like, hey, how you doing, Cole? Hey, Cole. These people.
Right.
Cole. Cole. What the fuck is going on?
Right.
This before cell phones. You know what I mean? How you know me?
Right.
My mom be like, yeah, girl, that's him. Oh, that's why.
Right, exactly.
You done told you what you get up there with the captain? This is the captain's friend speaking, and my son will be picking me up. Here's this picture. I'm gonna pass it around.
Right, exactly. You got your baby picture.
My baby.
She's always been that way, but the women in my family are very, very strong and independent will. So, on top of smoke weed every day, So because of that, we've always been really not really an emotionally charged family.
Okay.
So it's like the love for you is really like, we know this, but ain't that just I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. We didn't really do that. So that's something had to
most
develop.
of us didn't come
Makes
up like
sense.
that.
My mom, like for my mom, one thing that I learned from her is that keep your private life.
Cut your mouth.
I was trying to share it without doing all that. My bad. Go ahead.
Keep your private life private.
Keep your private life private.
Copy that.
That's one thing she didn't do because it was just her and I. My older brother, older sister stayed with their dad. So for us, like that was one thing she did. She kept her private life very private. But then she did go out. Now,
Right.
one thing I learned from her about going out is don't use your real name.
Let me
Don't
find
use
out
your
she
real
was in the
name.
streets like that.
Yeah, she was in the streets
a
like
new one
that.
right there.
You
She
mess
was
around,
like,
call your mama the wrong name, you got in trouble.
boy, one time dude called the house. Hey, can I speak to Tony?
Right.
Tony don't live here.
She's like, boy, if you don't give me that,
Give me that
damn
goddamn phone. That's me. But that's how my mom was,
Wow.
man. She was a straight private person. But once again, I think her being out, getting out, my extrovertness probably got it from her because she did know how to mix and mingle. But everything that was private to her,
Apparently, she had a club name.
Yeah, nobody knew about our private life. Don't do my mama like that. At least it wasn't goddamn Peaches, goddamn.
Oh no, baby, people. My mom's nickname back in the day was Cookie.
Oh, they called her Cookie.
Well, she had about 10. Cookie, Sam, she had tons of them.
What about you, Elam?
I was gonna say, and I had I guess the opposite. Mine was a really conservative mother. My father was like the outgoing person, or is the outgoing person, but she was the one that it was like the whole speak up and always speak out. She had a lot of places where she had to spearhead being the first black teacher in 2 different schools.
She had to be educated.
Yeah.
Before you even
Yeah.
said that, she had to be educated.
She was. So, and then when I was younger, I used to get like migraine headaches real bad because I used to keep stuff inside. So I had to
What
like.
was that?
It's a gnat or something
I was-
attacked me.
So she
Establishment is this?
No
she
eating.
taught me a lot about speaking my mind. So today I speak my mind a lot because she was just like, don't keep stuff bottled up inside. Like, say what you got to say, but then say it with some tact. So she was real passive aggressive. Like, you know, she gonna be real quiet, but you just cross her, and all of a sudden you're gonna be like, yo, who just snapped on me?
Oh yeah.
You know, what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Yeah,
Like, I didn't even know that was in you.
My mama goes in.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's probably why I'm kind of like that too. I'm passive aggressive.
My mama pepper sprayed my brother's baby mama last year.
Shut up.
At
Shut-
71 years
Shut
old.
up.
They went to court for it.
Shut up. Your mom was in
And
court.
told the judge, the bitch better be glad I ran out of spray. I'll still be pepper spraying that bitch right now.
Well, and at that age, you
This is the
literally
truth.
say anything you want to.
This happened
Anything.
last year.
71. I know that judge was rolling.
Yo.
Oh, he talked about it when he got home.
Yeah, he told- yeah, he-
That's
he asked-
funny.
he said, "Hey,
guess
listen.
what happened to work today?"
He said, can you tell me why you did it? Because she was talking shit. She said,
That is so funny.
did you really do it?
So
Yeah,
matter of
I would
fact.
still be pepper spraying that bitch if I didn't run out of pepper spray. She better be glad, or she'd be spraying right now.
That's
That
a
is
damn
so
shame.
funny.
That's the truth. I love
Hey,
it.
so shout
I
out to
love
all
it.
the moms out there.
Right.
And speaking of moms, mother-in-laws.
Oh yeah! Shout out to the thriller from Manila.
talk about mother-in-law, man.
So my mother-in-law, but they're both Aquariuses. My mother and my mother-in-law are both Aquariuses, so they're very outgoing nature. My mother-in-law is very unique. I love her to death, but let me tell you, if it's in her mind, she gonna say it out her mouth. It's no filter.
Yeah.
It's like come straight
Yeah.
out. And then of course she's Filipino, so some of you be like, what? Oh, got it now.
Yeah, my mother-in-law, man, rest in peace to Evelyn. Tasha lost her mom last October, I think it was. And her mom she was sweet, but we got some insight of mental illness and how important your mental health is. So that was one thing that we learned as Evelyn battled with
mental
mental
health
health
month, too.
issues. Yeah, with this being Mental Health Issues Month, like that was the one thing that Awareness Month. That was one thing that we were able to get. Why'd you laughing,
So
man?
she said mental health issues month.
This is,
Sorry, I'm
all
lost.
y'all with mental health issues. This is y'all.
Shut the hell up, man. Fuck all y'all. Let's go what I only want.
I'm sorry. Listen back.
Rest in peace, Evelyn.
Rest in peace, Evelyn.
But nah, that
Yeah,
was
rest
the
in
one
peace,
thing we
Evelyn.
learned. We got an opportunity to see it in real life. You know what I'm saying? That close to home. So,
Right.
but rest in peace to Evelyn.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ex, what do they call it? Your
I don't
in-law?
think we bring it up anymore.
Oh, we
Yeah.
don't. We don't talk about
My in-law was always real cool. You know, she was living with us since like 2014. So, she always took, need that auxiliary village with Morgan and everything.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah.
she and people used to always say, well, how's that living with your mother-in-law? I was like, my mother-in-law loved me.
Right,
I mean,
it's
because I take
grand.
care of her daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So she's like, yo, this is my son. Like,
But
for real. What you need?
You could get none when your mom-in-law was at home.
What? You better get something.
Nah, that didn't matter. She'd be downstairs in the guest
Right.
room. Well, that was her room.
Y'all better shut up. I hear
Yeah,
y'all.
she would
Don't
be
make
like,
no
y'all
more
go ahead
babies.
and, y'all
Don't
go
be
ahead and
making
keep
no more
going on up
babies.
there.
Like my mother-in-law was funny. Like Christmas, she gives everybody in the family like Christmas stockings, right? Like they be everywhere at her house. She got them all lined up. Everyone has a stocking except me, and the reason being is that all my wife's exes all got a stocking, and as soon as they got a stocking, they never made it again. So she said, "I love you, son. I want you to stay around." So I don't get, bruh. It's the
Wow.
funniest shit. But I never get a Christmas stocking.
That's serious.
And
right
her
there.
reason behind this, she's dead ass serious. She's like, because I want you around. So I'm scared that this is going to attach.
And that's old
to
school.
your ass
Old school
leaving.
is attached to those
Hey,
thoughts.
She
You know what
mean
I'm
it.
saying?
I
That-
love it.
Now, do you buy your significant other gifts on Mother's Day?
You better.
No, I stopped. I'm
What?
going to
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
I stopped once two of them became adult children. I said, I have been going hard for y'all all these years. That's your mother.
Oh, so
I'm
you
gonna
said
go.
different other. Did you mean like my baby mamas or my wife?
I mean, even for the wife, even for the wife,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just like,
Even
no,
for
I've
the
been
wife,
stopped
yeah.
because
Oh, yeah, my wife gonna get hers.
I got a 28 and a 27, and now a 21-year-old. With a 28 and a 27, yeah, I've been growing for a minute. So like, probably say a little bit under 10 years ago, I was like, this
That's
is
your
your
mama.
game.
Yeah, that's your mama, right?
Because on that Sunday, I'll go down to Florida, see mine, and be like, y'all stay here with your mom. You can drive around, do whatever, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got jobs. You don't need me. Bye.
Well, I'm giving. My wife has a present every Mother's Day.
Yeah.
From you.
Yeah, you damn right.
Wow.
'Cause I appreciate her as
No,
a
no,
mother.
I can do
Yeah.
that as well. It's not like I haven't done anything,
Right.
but it's kind of like the expectation. I started telling her the expectation is from them
From
now.
them, yeah.
Oh, copy that.
Yeah.
Which
You know
I
what I'm
completely
saying?
understand.
Not
Yeah.
me.
You
So
know.
just if I just do a card and nothing else, they're supposed to load you up.
Right. Right. But you know, like we're a blended family.
Yeah,
So
same
like,
here.
My wife is a mother to children that she didn't birth.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know, and you can't tell her they're her stepkids; those are her kids.
Mm-hmm.
So out of admiration,
Hey, there you
I did.
go.
Look,
I
I
like
was
that.
like you.
Good.
Hey.
It's a tequila.
What word can he not say? I forgot what
It's about 1,000. But he can't say mother. Mother. But so I always appreciate her for that, and that is my show of my appreciation
Yeah.
for her being that woman. You know.
Yeah, for Tasha, like it's I'll make sure she has an awesome day. We're gonna
Yeah.
hit Dave and Buster's and then the Braves game.
Right.
Yes, it's gonna be an
You
awesome.
go out with his you go at happy hour with his half off drinks.
You can play the
That's
games
cool.
at half price.
Is your son here or is he?
Germany.
About
Is it-
about
he's
12
overseas,
minutes ago,
right?
I just said Germany. Yeah,
Okay,
he
no,
said,
no,
"Good morning,
I wasn't
fellas."
paying attention. I was
Yeah.
over here. So.
Yeah, he's over in Germany now. So
Maybe one of his, he be having it right on the left.
I
and
know
left
he
on the
said Germany. I remember that. I don't remember saying who he said who.
right. Yeah, he said Malik.
What's up, sir? My bad.
That's okay.
hey, Bob, when we weren't plugged in, we were talking about Kevin Samuels.
That's why I was unplugged.
I still don't
Right.
know. Well, because we were talking about him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so I didn't
was-
hear
No, I
his
didn't
son.
show him. Oh,
I didn't hear it. It was unplugged.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally lost.
You're unplugged.
Yeah. So we were talking about the alleged death of
alleged-
Kevin Samuels.
Well, everything says he's passed.
Yeah.
But I had, like I said, I haven't seen it on any big platform.
You got to go.
He's
on the
medium
Ebonic
platform.
Like it wasn't even scrolling
He's
across the
not
bottom
18.
on Good
He's
Morning
not.
America.
He's not 18 yet. You know what I'm saying? He's not.
Let's start
18.
over. He's not. He's not Good Morning America worthy.
Yeah, he's
He
not.
not
he's
even
18.
scroll on the bottom.
No.
He's not 8. No, sir.
No.
No, sir. He's urban, like all day. You know
Check
what I'm saying?
out Black Twitter.
Yeah.
You wanna know if
Black
he's-
Twitter? Yeah,
Black
it's been on
Twitter
there.
tell you right
It's
now.
been on there. You know,
They got the
he's
funeral,
not TMZ
the funeral
level
killers
yet.
and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Black
like
Twitter got it.
TMZ only goes off of 18. You know what I'm saying? Like you, maybe a B if you're lucky. But he's kind of But amongst our community, you could say that.
Well, if he was on television, it would be different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he might get a simple shout out by accident because
he's going to be coming out of people's mouths
today.
today, definitely, and for years to come. I mean, I mean,
And we, I think we would be remiss.
Coming in people's mouths would be so much better. But I'm with you.
what'd he say? What'd he say?
Hey man, we would be remiss. No, I'm not even gonna set this up right now.
He said he's gonna be coming out of people's mouths.
We got
today. I said,
birthday.
coming in people's mouths is so much better.
Lord have mercy. I'm
Three in the possible. We're
I'm
here.
trying to get to these goddamn birthdays. It's
You
not
go.
It's too
Girl,
early.
it's your birthday tonight.
I don't know how y'all just like lose it right there. We was in it. We in it.
Oh man.
Hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthdays are being brought to you by Oliver Adams, a.k.a. Coach Oliver Adams, who always reminds us that true power comes from the inside of you. And once the power to live is ignited, change happens immediately. Hey, you grab a copy of his latest book. It's called Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. And you check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. Couple of birthdays today. George Clooney, 60 years
Oh,
old.
wow.
today.
Clooney.
Also, Meek Mill is celebrating a birthday
Okay.
today.
Really?
Yeah, 34 years old.
That's it.
Wow.
Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I don't know
this.
You thought he was
why, but
older
I
than
thought-
that?
Yeah, I thought he was older
Maybe
too.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, 36 years old today. Happy birthday to Chris Paul, the basketball player.
I
Yeah,
know
we
that.
know.
I couldn't tell you who he played for though.
Celtics.
Now
Yeah, who he played for?
I
now?
don't remember.
Celtics.
I know
It's okay.
not the
We're gonna keep
Celtics.
going.
Yeah, we'll keep- no, I'm looking for more birthdays.
My brother would really talk bad about me if he heard me call the wrong team. So
Well,
he's
so
sleeping.
You already
right now.
said it twice.
Tom Bergeron is celebrating a birthday today.
First of all,
Who's that?
I don't even know who that is or
Who's
how to
that?
say it.
America's Funniest Video Dude. The one who
Oh,
before Carlton.
Okay, the one before Alfonso.
Yeah.
I thought he passed.
No,
Oh,
that's
did
the
he
one
pass?
before him. That's
Pat,
the
Oh, yeah.
Not
no.
Page. Lord Jesus. I said Pat.
That's the dad from the Full House. Dad Bob.
Yeah.
Bob Saget.
Bob
Saget,
Saget.
yeah.
Bob
He
Saget.
passed, right? Okay.
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, that's it for birthdays. Y'all got any birthdays or shout outs or anything like that?
Shout out to my homegirl Alexis Williams from season 2 Ready to Love. Her birthday was yesterday. She's Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, dope.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Shout out to her. Hey, we would be remiss, man, without remembering and saying our condolences to the family of Tiffany Porter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Last night I saw the news via social media as well. I saw Joy posted last night, and then I saw on some of the news outlets that she passed away. She was actually the Gwinnett County tax commissioner, and we recently had her on the show when she was doing her run, when she was running for tax commissioner. So definitely part of the Power 108.9 family. And the crazy part about it is, Elam, remember you had that event at the little steakhouse, John.
The Sage.
Yeah, at Sage, and
Because you was on the panel.
yes,
And she was
that
there.
part too.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no money for valet parking, so Tiffany gave me
looked out.
$5.
Really?
Really?
And yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had no money, and every time I saw, I was like, "Damn,
Oh,
you know what? I
$5.
left my goddamn
But
wallet."
now you can put on the GoFundMe.
There you go.
It's time.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, and you were close with Tiffany as well.
Yeah, that was definitely People's Hampton University. And then also, she was also the first black female judge in Gwinnett County too. So she was a trailblazer. She's gonna be missed. Definitely.
Yep. So rest in peace, and prayers to her family. And cancer sucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And cancer
And
sucks.
I mean, and we have been talking about writing a book or whatever, because her story is just, I mean, you're talking about when one of the first times I saw her in Atlanta, she was working at 300. And it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I was at for a birthday party, and she was a waitress. And I remember saying to myself, wow, like, you know, just the resiliency. She had 4 babies at the house, working during the day, and then going to law school at night, and then working at 300, the bowling alley, put herself through law school, popped out, just doing her thing. And so, yeah, she into breast cancer, and then she beat it, and then it came back like about 5 years ago, then she beat it again.
Wow.
And so, you know, you talking about 2 times she beat it, and then this last time was just, you know, God had a different plan. So she has a hell of a story.
Man, you talk about on this Mother's Day weekend, man. You talk about perseverance,
Yeah.
That's another word.
Yeah.
1001.
resiliency,
Dude, you
Resiliency.
all those words
Yeah.
to describe how powerful our moms are.
Yeah.
And that makes me think about Sage used to be Morton's Steakhouse prior to, I think it was Morton's. Am I right? You remember?
I don't eat steak.
I'm not ATL
Oh, that's right.
based.
Yeah, I think
so-
it was Morton's, if I'm not mistaken. I had a good friend of mine, Dr. Tori. Now, same story, right? Same story. Like she was going to school, putting herself through school. She was a server at Morton's. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Kids just going through that whole process. I never remember. I never forget when I first met her. Like she was telling me her story, and to see her now as a big time, you know, doctor now, it's like, damn, women be doing it.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Diamond at Magic City for graduating with her bachelor's degree.
I think it was
Put
an
herself through
associate's.
school.
I
wasn't it?
was
Wasn't it
about to say,
associates?
you know this person for real? Hey man, when those women, when they go hard like that and pop out like that, that's resiliency.
It was
yo.
just we got too serious for a second.
Yeah, because guys, no, I'm telling you right now, I'd have been like, no, you go with your mama. You go with bye. I gotta go to work.
Right.
I can't watch y'all. I can't watch y'all.
Okay, watch y'all.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
best.
no, but you don't catch. I only know about 3 or 4 single dads, but you know that's a whole nother story because some of us have, you know, court reasons why we're not the single dads.
Right.
But for those moms that, you know, shout out to those moms this weekend that you know that you had all 4 of them jokers on your back, 3 of them on your back, or 1 of them on your back, because 1 is hard.
Yeah.
When you're coming from none,
Right.
and your whole life changed. I've watched some ladies like, oh my god, and I'd be like, you just got 1, dog.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And the
It ain't
10-year
even
mamas be
real
like,
for you
the
yet.
10-year mamas be like, you just got 1.
Right.
You
That's
got
damn
3, boy.
shame.
You only got 2 hands, boy.
Yeah,
you got
that's
2
it.
right here, and you gotta watch the other one.
Right.
Like,
Shout out to all the mamas with twins.
Yeah.
Our first
I'm gonna-
kid was 2.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out
say
to them.
I had the first time that I actually got respect for women even more as mothers is because I had my son and we were going through the airport. He had just learned to walk, so no, he got like a little waddle joint, right? And so I had a bag and it got caught. We were going down the escalator and it got caught, and then he somehow I didn't turn, and he was like at the top of the escalator, and I'm coming down the escalator, and then I was like I had to try to run back up, and I wasn't, and I had to go down, and then another guy grabbed him and like brought him down to me, and I was just kind of like, thank you. I was just kind of like, just those moments where, you know, just something as simple as a bag, and you're trying to manage the kid and a bag, and I'm like, there's moms out there that got 2 or 3 of these.
Right.
So the child could barely walk. You were coming down an escalator.
And you give that one look
You
away.
were concerned about your bag and not the waddling
The bag
child.
got stuck in the side, so I'm trying to pull it out, and so for a minute I got distracted.
You definitely wasn't holding the baby hand.
No,
or nothing.
at that point I wasn't, but it was kind of like, just come on. You know how you just say, come on.
He was like,
yeah, just like
he was like, wait, this
Yeah.
is moving.
And it was at that moment I said, there's people who got 2 or 3 of these doing
At
it.
the same time.
Hey.
At the same time, I'm like, nah.
Nah, nigga, we was living in the West End. We had a house in the West End, and we went to Blockbuster. Me, Tasha, and Malik. And Malik was a little youngin' back then. I was so excited that the goddamn movie was there. You know what I'm saying? You know how you see
Right,
a movie
right.
on the shelf?
Right, you be like, wait a
snatched
minute.
it up, grabbed it, hey, checked out, went back to the car.
It was like, uh-oh.
Tasha like, where's Malik?
I know I'm missing something. Yeah, what defects?
Don't know what you did with yourself. Wait a minute. Keys, phone.
No, we didn't have no phone.
Oh, child.
Phone wasn't an
And
excuse
so the
back then.
addendum to that conversation is what? What happened? Where was he?
He was still in Blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
He was over by the
Right, he
games
doing
or
his
something.
thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm at least the escalator like 5 feet away. He
Yeah.
left this in a whole store.
But hold
Yes,
on, the
he did.
escalator though. Like your baby
Right.
could have fell down the
Yeah,
escalator.
Right. That would have been.
You were in a. Come on now.
Malik
Dude.
didn't even know that he was left.
Right.
Your child was like,
He was
damn,
like,
Dad.
really? He had, dude. I never forgot. Turned around. He turned around. He was just like, but me.
You know what? If you're not a real parent if you ain't leave your kid at least once. You know what I'm saying?
You left your baby?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I have 5. You know, every once in a
know,
while you got to leave a couple.
That's why, I honestly speaking, when
Bill's character.
and I'm gonna try to build this
Now
lightly.
you know what independence look like.
I'm gonna try to build this moment lightly when you got the parent that might have gone into the store and be like, it's 80 degrees out, and you're like, they're still in the car. Oh my God! Like there's some people that have actually done that by accident. You know, we would read the news and listen to it and be like, how could you?
It's easy.
But in a mental state where you are like lost into, I don't care if you lost. There are things that I've been lost in, and I'm like, you know what? Anything could have happened during
Such
this
as
moment.
escalators.
At a busy ass airport.
Well, it wasn't right. But you like my
Yeah, and
man.
listen,
remember
when
years ago, my man left his kid in the car and went to work.
Yeah.
You know-
You talking about the Home Depot?
Yeah.
dude? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was around the corner.
Yeah, he had some other stuff going on.
I mean,
though.
you know.
You could, I mean, but have you? Oh, I forgot to pick up, and that joker sitting outside like
That's good.
something's wrong here,
Hey,
Daddy. Mommy.
The teacher mad at you because
Right.
she late. for
I
what she
have
had
done
to
that.
do.
Oh my God, and it be 30 minutes past.
That's a shame.
You could say, is your job more important? No, but you just got caught up and
You need timers.
outside. With the
You need reminders.
Hey, no, there's a commercial where you remember when the child is the newborn and you don't want nobody
Right.
messing
And
with
then
them.
Then
Have
the
that-
second baby come along.
Here,
you go.
but that's so true. You got the perfect diapers afterwards. Store bought equate.
The baby making snow angels and asbestos.
That's real. After that,
Eating the best those chips.
hey, listen. I remember in the beginning, you want him to wash your hands before you hold my baby.
Right.
After that, it's kind of like this. Here,
Right. You might want to wash your hands after.
they dirty.
The only thing I
That's
do,
funny.
one thing I have done, not recently, you know what I'm saying? It's been like at least, 12 years, maybe 11 years. But anyway, my one fear are bees, like bees, wasps.
Really?
That's,
Okay.
Oh, bro, let me tell you. Because I got something against something that is willing to kill itself just to be petty.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
petty.
Just to be petty. You know what I mean? You like, oh, you missed me.
Instinctual,
Here you
maybe.
go.
There you go. Yeah.
It's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So anyway, I'm driving on Cumberland Parkway, coming up on Paces Ferry, and a bee flies in the vehicle. I'm stopped at the light. I put the car in park, rolled all the windows, and jumped out the car and looked at my kids. They was both in the car seat like, yo, my man. I'm like, you better unbuckle, shorty. You on your own.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I mean,
yeah, when a bee,
I don't
bee
know.
in the car, like this is that season.
Hey.
This is that season where you gotta watch them bees that just come on up
I'm
in
gonna tell
there.
you fly my car. Whoever in the car, you on your own. I put the car in
A
park.
bee or a spider. That's it.
Oh, spiders don't
in a
get
car.
me.
In a car.
Yeah, spiders don't really.
A whole-
unless the kid be
That's
with
a
this
whole-
web.
that's what I'm saying. That's
the
a whole
shoulder's
action.
web joint to come down and be like, wait a
I
damn
remember
minute.
one day I came out of church and I know God was still wrapped around my car. because I came off into traffic and the spider came down. And I was like, I would know whatever was over here, it would have been gone. And I remember looking back like in the rearview mirror, Father, I thank you, because that could have been real bad right there.
I was on Windy Hill and the dragonfly hit the car, boom, and it fell in the car. I was like, oh, V. I was like, you see that? She was like, no. I said, wait a minute. I said, it was a big, wait, what? I pulled over at the golf course. I was like, it's in here somewhere. And when I turned around, I looked, it was stuck right in my damn shirt. I was like, okay.
A whole
boom.
accident.
V was like, I don't know how you managed to keep your cool.
Wow.
See? I said, it was either that or kill my family. You know,
And
I had
that's
to
another moment where we just gonna take the moment to thank God.
Amen.
As we look through that rearview mirror.
Hey.
You just never know
for
what
patience and understanding.
There you go. In Jesus' name, we
I
pray.
ain't killed everybody. I would have killed everybody.
Hey, hold on. We was talking about you mentioned being petty.
Yes.
Did y'all see this shit Drake did yesterday?
No. What you do? First of all, if it wasn't in a bottle of tequila, I didn't see it.
Okay, I got you. So the way the story goes, Drake made a post about his child or something, like looking forward to seeing him playing with his friends, blah, blah, blah. A guy trolled him stating that your baby probably plays with ghostwriters or something like that. Making a jab at him,
Right.
as they always say, Drake doesn't write his lyrics.
Right.
So Drake comes back and responds to the dude and says, hey, I'm about to follow your wife because I know she's lonely and needs some excitement in her life.
Oh, that's
Then
a little rhyme.
proceeds to follow his wife and then DMs his wife and says, yo, I know you lonely. I know you need some excitement in your life. Hey, if you need anything, hey, I'm here for you.
She in the back. He did a screenshot and posted it. That is terrible.
She did a screenshot and posted what he inboxed her.
Oh, that is
That was
amazing.
super petty.
I love it.
Yeah,
He's
I love
Scorpio.
it.
That's also
I love
highly
good Scorpio, you know,
disrespectful, too.
Yeah.
Scorpio meanness.
You said it's or which part was
Highly
disrespectful?
All
So
of
talk
it.
about his child.
Oh, he's okay.
Did you hear this? He didn't hear.
You
I
know,
didn't hear the
you know,
rest of
he
the
got
story.
conversational ADHD.
So Malika's in Germany.
Today is Friday.
Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
I'm not gonna say why I'm a little zoned out, but you know it's all good.
How about we don't want to hear it now?
Yeah, we don't.
If you kept it to yourself, keep it to yourself.
Hey, Elam, I bet
No,
you
but
didn't know,
that's-
we got a big surprise for you.
Hey, but now he's gonna be mad if he goes showing up at one of his events. Well, actually, he'll have hella security. So,
Yeah, he-
like the
yeah.
other guy they showed the other day, the Dave Chappelle arm backwards.
Oh, that yeah. They bent him
They
up.
bent him up.
Yeah.
That's what you call folding.
And
he
then that was the
folded.
arm that was handcuffed too,
Yeah.
to the bed. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, the other one
he's
couldn't even
going
do
through
it.
ongoing pain.
I thought he was voguing. You know when they be doing that?
Yeah, man. I was like,
Vogue. You know, anyway.
So Cole, you work in that space of,
Okay.
of protection. Oh boy, how was he so able? So why was it so easy? For
I don't
him to
even know
jump
the
on
whole
stage
story.
like
I just
that?
know they
Right.
folded him up.
Right. See, so keep in mind, comedy shows are a lot different than like entertainment artists, right? Comedians tend not to move as much, so they're more idle. Which also, like, they don't play into the crowd. They don't ain't no screaming fans, you know,
Right,
really
right,
for
right.
comedians. So the amount of security also lessens for that. Whereas, like at a concert, a typical concert with an artist, is security on the front row, right in front of the front row.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have that. So now you got response time for somebody who's backstage, off stage, who's also looking into an audience while spotlights are coming that way. So sometimes it is some level of hesitation.
Yeah.
But Dave Chappelle did a pretty good job at, you know, stepping back right and kind of allowing the tackle to go about itself. But, you know, I'm curious to know what lawsuits are coming all the way around. You know what I mean?
So
I think it was a
why the guy
festival.
even do it?
Wasn't
Why-
it the Netflix festival? I think it was. Okay.
Yeah.
What was his reasoning behind it? Anybody know?
Well, somebody said, you know, he just got tired of him talking about gay jokes.
Yeah, you know they've been on Dave.
So was it a LGBT person that went and tried to tackle him?
I personally think it was a letter, but you know, I don't know him personally. He had letteresque. Letteresque.
I'm not gonna do it.
No.
Really?
He was
And so he
bugging.
just ran up on him and so what? Dave Chappelle just went to the side.
Yeah, and it didn't fall. You know, the dude. He did
And
a
dude
terrible
fell
job of
wrong
tackling.
or something.
I think he
At
skipped
what point
the
did
last
the arm go backwards? I just want to know at that point.
I think the last step was a skip, and that kind of like messed up his tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! Yeah, at what point? That's
Can y'all stop?
It's so stupid.
We're gonna
This
get
is
in trouble
it,
for that
man.
one. I don't care.
Oh,
That's
my
funny.
gosh.
That's what he get. I don't
Oh
care.
shit. That's terrible, man.
Nah, man. I mean,
But I don't know.
you don't go into anybody's space like that.
But I also think
Nah.
that some of that reverse arm may have happened off stage. Like
Yeah,
those knots
probably
on his
so.
forehead.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. They said everybody stumped that dude. They said people was coming out the audience like on the movie Airplane when they
And
was
I
smacking-
want to see how could they flip this around? Is this something that would be against any type of, you know what I'm saying?
No.
No.
Just don't flip that.
Nope.
You
Hey.
just got your butt whooped
It'd
for
be
doing the
different
wrong
if Dave
thing.
Chappelle if Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
was a letter-esque and the person who tackled it was non-letter-esque.
Then it would have been.
Gay bashing.
Yeah, then
it
it
probably
would've
would have
been-
been
oh, yeah.
felony gay bashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really,
But
it
this is
would've been.
misdemeanor. Even though he had a weapon, he had a gun that was a fake gun that
yeah.
turned to a knife, but he didn't have it in his hand. Like, oh, I'm about to. But the fact that it was on his person, you do have with intent, battery
So that's
with
not
intent.
felony?
Yeah.
The DA in L.A. gave him misdemeanor charges.
They gave him misdemeanor. They couldn't have.
Charged him with misdemeanors.
That would have been completely different had it been the reverse.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Right.
Completely different.
See.
Hey, you heard what Chris Rock said when he got on the stage with Dave?
What is that?
Was that Will Smith?
Oh yeah, he got that jab forever.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
only gonna
yeah,
have that
yeah,
one
yeah.
forever.
He took a slap though for it, but
Hey, there you go.
yeah, they ain't slapping me.
Nah, not in public.
I still
Yeah.
had a jab later.
Will, you would have turned your back on me, nigga. I would have jumped on your goddamn
But
back.
y'all-
Hey, I'm gonna say this though.
Damn.
I know some people didn't like it. You know when he did that. Dave, shout out to Dave Chappelle because to be honest with you, he took his talent and even individuals like myself who did not. I actually learned to understand the community more by his jokes because I did not know what each letter stood for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
dopest
I
analogy
only
was
knew
that
like
car.
2 letters, and I'm not
He,
being.
that car analogy
That
was
car
dope as hell.
analogy was the best.
That's dope as hell.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
so
why.
he's a-
That's
he's a
why
genius.
Dave is one of the goats.
He's a genius.
I
He's
was
a great
like,
storyteller.
oh wow,
Yeah, he's a genius.
really? Like, I didn't know
He
it.
said, and the trainees in the back seat sit in the middle because
I
nobody
do.
likes them.
No, and when he said the queer, he was like, I think it was the queer one. He said that I look in the car and be like, I do all y'all. I was like, oh really?
It was a great analogy.
Yeah, he could put a story together. I think one of his bits he talked about how he does the punchline first. You know what I'm saying? He'll put the punchline first and then
Right.
create the joke around it. Like just the way he put his material together is just classic, man.
Anytime somebody's walking in their God-given talent, it always looks amazing to us.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and not even to get too spiritual, but I guess I'll go ahead. My pastor was actually talking about this last Sunday about just walking in your purpose and like the shine that you have from that and whatnot. And that's very true. I mean, you know, even for a moment, I'm not even when you were just speaking just then, or even when I see you on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell like this is a passion of yours, you know what I'm saying? And you've been doing it for like how long?
09.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, and like even when you were even going into like that whole defense area, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
you
Right.
all day. So I'd be like, what he got to say?
right. I
You know
appreciate
what I'm
it.
saying? So it's just when somebody's walking in what they're made for, that's why you got to stay in your lane.
Right.
Oh,
And
yeah.
sometimes, shout out to the people who find their purpose.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Everyone doesn't have
everybody
that gift to
doesn't
find
do
their
it, man.
purpose.
I think,
And you know, and the other part to that too is like once you find that purpose, I think for us fellas, like it doesn't stop right there.
Oh,
it doesn't.
Like
It doesn't.
You can continue. I continue to travel in this right here. However, it's built so much other things along the way, and I think those are the ones that take it to another level.
Right.
And there's a generational gap between us and just our even the baby boomers, because when I talk to a baby boomer and I'm like, you know, they're like, oh, you only got a couple more years, you know what, 20 more years, and I guess the retired number, because I'm 45, so 65 will be retired. And I always say, I'm just like, I'm never gonna retire.
Of course not.
Like,
You still
I
trying
was
to
like,
smash.
as long as I can get,
Right.
He's still smashing at 65. Let you tell
It's
it.
like,
That's it.
it's like as long as I can have a microphone or a phone, like what I do, whether it's public speaking, whether it's writing or whatever case it be, I was like, as long as I can write or whatever, I'm never gonna stop.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what-
imagine ever stopping. Like till my last breath, I would want to speak to people about relationships. I'm not gonna do telecom for forever.
Right.
But this, I'll never want to stop.
Yeah, that's what me and Tasha was talking about that recently. Like, do you see yourself not working? You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my answer is nah. I've never seen myself not working.
Right.
I may not be punching a clock.
Right.
Right.
But I am going to be doing something in my, in my passion, in my
Yes.
wheelhouse, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to do something.
What was taught to that generation is just that's why work was so important, particularly for men.
Mm-hmm.
Like just working, and so they were ready to stop doing work because
Right.
they were doing something that they didn't want to do.
Right.
But they're
Yeah.
like, I got to ride this 40 years out, and so and then afterwards, that was the golden shores for them. Like
Right.
just gotta retire. And I was kind of like, no, and then a lot of them have gone right back to being the greet. That's why you see the greeters at the Walmart, because
Yeah.
they're like, I'm home, and after 2-3 years at home, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Or they've been in there with their wife, like, you know what, Beth, I haven't liked you.
There you go.
I don't even
and
like
then
you, Beth.
it's like
I'm gonna go say hello to people at Walmart, so I ain't gotta fuck with you.
You know what?
How about that?
But becoming an empty
That's what I've been-
nester, you know what I'm saying?
Tom Brady. Tom Brady retired, spent like the 2
It was
months
like-
with
I was-
Giselle
I
and the
don't know what
kids.
it was. 2 months.
I'm going back to football.
I'm gonna go back and say, I know I might.
He was in the house playing paper football.
I
I'm
might-
getting back to the game.
I might get
This
knocked
shit is getting on my
unconscious.
goddamn
I'm gonna be in a whole lot of pain, 50 and beyond. But I'm gonna go on back and try this thing one more time.
He's in the house playing paper football. Like, you know what? I'm done. You know what? I'm going back to football.
But in all honesty, I mean, just like with COVID, people just like, damn, so one of us got to go,
Yeah.
So think about it. Him sitting at home, he already Ben had money. So what else are you really going to be traveling and do? You're only going to do so
You've
much
been everywhere, you
travel.
go, right.
You can go everywhere, do everything. You the GOAT.
Right.
So what else? How can you get that? What he gets on that field, you cannot get just sitting in the backyard freaking fishing.
I think
Right.
another thing that continues to motivate me about keep working is when that damn Social Security envelope come to the house and they tell you how much you gonna be getting.
Right.
a month.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, I'm straight. I've been working since 14. Okay,
the hell I'ma do with this?
I'm good. That thing looks
Elon B.
great for
King,
me.
you can continue to live the life you're living.
No,
right.
not
Okay,
the one I
thank
live
you.
right now. No,
Thank
but
you.
it look. But that plus is you know what I'm saying. It looks
It's
good.
a plus. I'm just
Yeah.
saying you can't live off
Of that, and that's another thing. I don't know too many of my baby boomers out there that's sitting good. It's kind of like you are check to check, even in the post. No, I don't want that.
who are these baby boomers you keep talking about?
Right.
I mean,
Who
but
you hanging
everybody
around?
that we know
Let me
is
see what the baby boomer
people
age
above
is.
us. Yeah, I don't know, like family members or whatever.
Like older than us baby
Yes.
boomers. Okay.
Yeah.
You was I was starting to feel like you was calling us baby boomers.
no,
Yeah, I'm about to see
y'all are
what the
not.
age
You're
is.
Xers.
So
That's correct.
That's
Generation
what-
X.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
are y'all
no.
sure?
Dude, you
well,
were
I
born-
am. You may be a baby boomer.
Okay, so
about to say.
no, I'm not.
No, you're
baby
X.
boomers are 46
To
to 64.
Right.
Mhm.
40,
Yeah.
64.
I was
Just
gonna say-
made it.
Well, I was saying you.
Just by a lot, brother. 6 years to be exact.
But it's a whole that gap in there of
Stop trying to do math. You can hurt yourself.
yeah, it's 6 years.
that's one thing that I think that we're doing a good job of passing on to the next generation. Really kind of got it like, yo, you know what? Let me go do exactly what I really want to do.
So who are we?
Generation
We're
X.
we're X.
It's okay.
Our
Keep
kids
looking
are
up.
wise.
That's correct.
And then you got millennials after that. And then
No, why is our millennials?
Okay, X is 65 to 80.
Right.
X is 65 to
right.
80.
And then
Okay.
millennials or Generation
it
Y.
can't be 65.
Yes,
I'm
it
looking-
is.
it's
Oh,
64.
you said X. I thought you said Y. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y is
So-
81
so
to
Elam-
90 something.
Malik is in Germany. Just FYI.
He's gonna forget.
Right.
So Malik, I think he's coming to the studio today.
What up, Malik?
So yeah. So that's okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
mean, like
Continue.
I think we're doing a good job of just kind of sharing, even something as having health insurance and having life insurance.
Well, even so,
know what I'm saying?
let's not look at it, right? The new generation, not only do they have the influences in the home, they have influences everywhere with social media,
Right.
with internet. Like we didn't have that.
No.
Right? So, and then our generation is really a transition from our parents who were like fighting for civil rights.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what
yeah.
I'm
That's
saying?
so interesting because we know what a VCR tape is.
Right.
We know what an 8-track is.
I know what a reel-to-reel is.
And now we know what.
Yep. My
now-
uncle had a reel to
Right.
reel.
Now we know what a USB is. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Or just a download. So it's hella transition for us.
Yes.
Like our parents are like, I don't even want to buy that device.
Oh, no.
We're like, we're gonna buy the device.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so yeah, it's interesting to go from Blockbuster videos we were saying earlier with that example to no more Blockbuster.
I remember when Netflix was
Come
a
on.
thing that you got in the
Got in
mail.
the mail, and I was just
yeah.
like,
You had to
I remember
mail it
saying,
back.
"Oh, this is
You had
so
to mail
dope."
it back.
CD.
They were they were the competition. They were the competition for Blockbuster because Blockbuster was charging late fees.
Right.
So Netflix said, guess
that's
what?
right.
We
Ain't
don't
no late
charge late
fees.
fees. You keep it as long as you want.
Yeah,
Yep.
but they would charge you $8 a month.
Yep.
You can
You
keep
couldn't
it,
beat
you get
it.
up to 5 movies or something like that.
Couldn't be-
Or
the supply,
keep it long as you want.
The supply chain amazed me. It was like you drop it in the mail and
Yep.
the next one's coming the
Right.
next day.
Yep.
I was like, how did they do that?
That's amazing.
And check this out. Y'all probably heard the story. Netflix went to Blockbuster to ask Blockbuster, hey, we want to sell you the company because their costs, they were getting killed in mail. Yeah, in shipping.
Yeah.
And they wanted Blockbuster support.
And they already had the audience. They had a
they
big
already had the audience. And
brand
Blockbuster was like, nah, we good.
But
Really?
also, shout out to
Yeah.
Netflix for their transition,
Oh,
right?
yeah, and that's
Because,
that. Yep, go ahead.
You know, it's two major companies to look at as far as transition is Amazon and Netflix.
Yes, sir.
Amazon was a book service
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes,
for
sir.
books.
Yep.
Yes.
Now they ship people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real. That's real. And knocked out. I remember the man.
You can go on Amazon right now and get your
Right.
mail order bride.
Right.
You
And
know what I'm
now,
saying?
if you're not on, no, as an author, if your
you
book,
be there in 4 to 8 hours.
Sulin.
if your book is not on Amazon right now, you don't have a book.
Right.
But nobody asked me about Barnes and Nobles.
Right.
Even though we came up in the
Right.
Barnes and
I
Noble.
mean,
days.
some of them are still open. They hanging on
some-
by a thread.
Yeah, they're a thread.
Now,
know.
wifey, she supports them. I think
Right.
she probably is responsible for half of their profits.
Right.
Really?
She's always in the
That's
damn
good.
Barnes
I
and
mean,
Noble.
so support the local Barnes and Noble or
Right.
bookstore.
Bookstore in general.
Yeah.
But that's that evolution, like we were saying. Like you can have a passion for one thing, you know, but how does it continue to transform?
Well, you have to evolve,
and you have to evolve,
or you're gonna be left behind like Blockbuster.
Sheila
because
said-
like you go ahead.
Sheila said baby boomers are the ones that have the vaccination scar on their arm. And that's real. All of them.
Oh, yeah, they do.
That lets you know how
you,
old you
Sheila,
are.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
always
yeah.
ask my mom about that, but yeah.
Yeah, they got that thing.
Right.
Something
What's that dot?
you could tell some of them had Obamacare back in the day because theirs be the one that be raised
Yeah.
and all messed up.
Said Obamacare.
But here's the thing, and that's the
Look
difference.
like a tuberculosis shot.
That's the difference even between that generation. They were like, oh, vaccination here. Now here we come like, I don't know about that vaccination
Right.
Hey, what's up with the
thing.
little babies with the messed up navels though when we was growing up?
The Audis.
Yeah.
I don't
That's a
know.
hernia.
Excuse me.
Huh?
You know, hernia.
I don't know what it is, but I know the kids. They, I know I can only feel bad for a woman. She'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna ride your belly
The
button. today. It's
transition of
bigger.
our topics today. We've gone from Kevin Samuels to babies,
The navels.
the navels of a baby.
Hold on, did you say
good?
hernia?
It's real
Yeah.
bad when your old lady
Most-
rides your belly
most
button
kids,
because
when
it's
they have
bigger.
a hernia, they have it's so stupid.
That took me
Yeah,
out.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
y'all. I'm
Jesus.
sorry, y'all watching us today. We don't.
Shout out to all the dudes out there with the Audis doubled up.
Hey, why is Colin?
Is
Why
it-
is you in here yarning, man?
bruh,
Are
you
we
yarning
boring
hard
you?
today.
Tequila.
But you
I
know
got
what? I'm gonna
tequila
say
for
this.
blood.
I'm gonna say this. A female is I might
I
get
did yawn, too,
backlash
like
to
that.
this. When you go to
That
the
was a
beach
good
and
one.
you see like a woman in a bikini and she got an Audi, like it's not cute
sexy.
it's not sexy at all. If I think men Audis can get away with it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But that I don't hear women saying but like most guys are like
Yeah.
you know, like put a full body on, though.
You want to really get me had the naps on the outside of your bikini. I'm like, what
Oh,
is
that's
that?
the 70s, yeah. that was the 70s, wasn't it?
And again, the difference in baby boomers, they wanted to be
Hairy.
If a woman was not
Vintage.
shaved, they liked it.
Right.
They like hair on the legs. They like hair in the public area. You know what I'm
They
saying?
got like dreads down to their knees. Like, oh girl, what's
And
your
you
name?
know, it like I remember watching The Wolf on Wall Street.
Here
and
they come.
Oh
Here
my,
they come.
Like no,
You gotta climb through it.
and here we come through. We just like no, that thing need to be shaved. You
It
know what I'm
need to be
saying?
raw
Like no,
decent.
like it's not okay. And I don't care when you. I'm trying to transition the conversation. They want to keep it going.
Let me tell you, you ever had a hair in your throat? That thing changed your
Yes,
life.
it's not okay. That's not okay. And you know what? They're like, well, guys don't have to worry about stuff like that. Listen, talk to God.
Right.
Okay, don't talk to me about that. I don't like hair. Okay? I mean, even, no. Mm-mm. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might be a little different, but you need to be, I need it. You can get a landing strip. That's about the best. That's about the most
Yeah,
amount I
fuzzy
want.
wuzzy
there.
was a woman.
Yeah.
That's kind of nasty.
And now they got, they can laser it off for $2,500. So if you don't want to keep going and going and waxing, ladies, it's $2,500. Just go get the laser. You don't have to worry about it no more.
Shout out to the Manscaped Jones though.
That's it. Hey,
That Manscaped.
I
but,
Manscaped.
but now,
Yeah, I do too, yeah.
look at the transition. Now we're Manscaped, and that's something that our fathers didn't do,
Right.
don't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm cool with it.
Hey, when I first got mine, I forgot to put the goddamn guard on.
But I nick myself every time.
Goddamn, I'm
Bleeding.
Goddamn.
Oh no, see, you'll bleed. Oh, what the hell?
And that's not.
cut myself.
You know, that'd be an interesting question to ask the people.
Look.
That'd be do women, Tasha says she can't take us. Do women care about the
You gotta be like,
manscape?
baby, can I use one of your pads? My balls are bleeding.
V talk about Cole. You on your cycle?
Yes, I am.
She saw his draws.
I am. This shit hurts.
But you know what? I think women are kind of like 50-50, where most men are kind of like, nah, we need you shaved up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Most Xers and down, we're gonna be like, nah, ladies, we need you to be bald and all that good stuff. But women are kind of like 50-50. Some of them care, some of them don't.
I think a lot of them don't know that there's an option.
Yeah, because I mean, hair is associated with manliness,
Right.
masculinity. So most women like, yeah, I don't want my man looking like a baby butt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you know.
And shout out to the dude wipes too.
Oh,
because
dude wipes is I use water wipes now.
pre dude wipes, the only time we know we didn't wipe our ass
Wait,
good is when
I
we
don't
took
know.
another
Dude
shit.
wipes.
Like when you do and you
Yeah, I know, but I didn't never.
Y'all,
they actually
y'all
got
messed up
dude
my
wipes.
joke,
I've
man.
never-
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Recycle. Let's start over.
Damn it.
What was the joke?
3, 2, 1. Hey, shout out to the dude wipes out
Okay,
there.
okay.
Because pre-dude wipes, we didn't know we didn't wipe our ass good enough until we took another shit. And you saw your drawers.
You went back for that.
You should have stopped. I gotta take a shit now. Shout out, yeah, always
on that joke.
If you're a single dude, you should always have baby
It was
wipes.
funny the first time, damn it.
Have some
Yeah.
dude wipes or baby wipes, something in the house.
But again, this transitions across the
Hate
board.
y'all.
You know.
Ladies, if you go over a dude's house and he's single and he has a bidet, run.
I've never used a bidet before.
I hope
I've
not.
never used one. My mom has one.
It seems like
She got one at the
I-
crib.
it's like a rape
Yeah.
case.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of women that that's. But I think that it's good for women to have stuff like that, man. Listen,
But
Shout out to the Vagina steamers too.
yeah, there you go. Keep it tight.
you thought it was a water fountain when you saw it at your mama's house?
Yo,
I knew what it
y'all
was.
remember the
buddy.
old douchebags? My grandma used to have one.
Oh my
I
God.
used to
Mama
have
had
one.
one.
I used to have on the microphone like, baby, baby.
But I did that. I did that.
Baby, baby.
I thought it was just me.
Bruh.
I did that until later on in life. I was like, what?
You be like, what's
Did
that
I
vinegar
do?
smell?
What's the? Oh my God! That's not just
Grandma,
me.
this goes where?
I can now let myself go.
It was
now.
a
I
shower
did the same
head.
thing.
Shower head.
I did the same thing. You just like, what's that bag for?
Vinegar.
And then here's the thing: the transition with that was like Massengill. Like, does she even exist anymore? Because
know.
women got to the point somewhere around the 90s. It was just like, to douche is not right. It's not. And then we were still like, nah, y'all better clean that thing. You know what I'm saying? Then somewhere around the early 2000s, they just figured it just disappeared. And guys, we're kind of like, they figured out another way to keep it clean.
Them
Change the
commercials,
diet.
them commercials were classic though.
Yeah.
Hey,
you have
Mom,
that not so fresh feeling.
Right? You ever feel not fresh?
Fresh
By way
down
I have.
there.
That is hilarious.
And that was when the stuff was just transitioning or being a little bit more out. So they just used words like, not so fresh.
Yeah.
And it's Mother's Day weekend. We can't talk about the moms like that. We can
No,
talk
I'm
we can
loving
talk
the
about the
transition.
dads and y'all sweaty balls all
Hey,
during
you know?
the day.
all I know
We
is tell.
ladies, we want to thank you, mothers, for the transitions that you've done. And transitioning us out of the ignorance. We thought that you just needed vinegar and water. You found other ways.
Right.
Shout out, see the resiliency
That's it.
of women and the details. Help me, y'all. Come with me.
Shout out to all the women who had the teeth orange, who had orange pee for a week to fix their UTI. Shout out to y'all too.
Shout out to just soap and water. It does the body good.
Y'all remember when y'all ever had dated a chick? She had a UTI. You be like, why's your piss orange? What, you been drinking Tang?
But hold on,
Or
how'd
that
you know
penicillin-
it was
that penicillin
orange though?
smell.
How'd you know it was orange?
You know, sometimes women forget to flush.
Oh, okay. Or maybe pissing in the shower.
That is disgusting to me.
What, for men?
For anybody.
What? You don't pee in the shower?
Hell no, I don't pee in the shower.
Man.
What?
Y'all piss in y'all shower?
I mean, also clean it, but
let's start over. Okay, so let me tell you why you shit.
First of all, not on the wall.
Yeah,
Why-
it's not something that
But it
happens.
still bounces. It's coming down at a velocity that makes it counteract to bounce and go spread other places.
It's just piss.
Your shower
If
smells
I
like piss
have
right
to
now.
pee,
No,
I'm
no,
not
it
getting
does
out of
not.
the shower
Right.
wet and walking over to the toilet, risking falling, all of that. No,
Cole,
I'm not doing
Cole
that.
is exact. He doing that for radio.
No,
He doing that for radio.
Wait, I wish is my
Yeah,
wife.
we can
listening?
take a poll right
V,
now.
look,
on
V, let's see. They're gonna be right there.
the average person pees in the shower.
Yes.
Come on, who's
V,
ever
v said
whoever's
this is not
watching
a
right
good
now.
Mother's Day shout out.
Sorry, V.
Baby, did you tell them? Do I
Somebody
pee in the
else
shower?
pee-
I don't
come
pee in
on.
the shower.
Okay, maybe you don't.
I do not, 'cause
She
I
might,
think it's nasty.
or anybody else might.
I
you know?
just think it's
All right,
disgusting.
here's how we could know if he's telling the truth or not.
I'm telling you the truth.
Elam, here's how we could tell.
Right.
When you take your drawers off, do you kick them up in there?
Yeah.
Kick them in the air? No, fool. That is disgusting.
You don't do that.
Yes, I have.
You
I
don't
have.
do that sometimes?
Yeah.
For what?
It's because
the
you don't
ninja
even want to
kick.
bend down to pick them up. You just like let
it's-
them go down. Just
It's
like,
the
fling 'em
ninja
up.
kick.
Dude,
Start over. No.
since a kid, I've been doing that, man.
You catch them?
Yes.
They're your drawers.
It's
What's
mine. Right.
Is it your skin marks that prevents you from
Look,
doing that?
What my wife say? Look at her. What she say?
What? Hell no, that is great. Okay,
Exactly.
all right.
The Parkers don't piss in the shower. Apparently, these pissy ass motherfuckers over here.
Is it? Why you don't want to touch your own drawers? The skid marks stop you?
I
or
can use
something?
my
exactly.
hand.
Okay, you need the dude wipes. You know what
I
I'm saying?
use.
The
Hey,
dude.
I got my shit on. My water wipes on top of my
So
toilet
what's wrong
now.
with touching your own drawers? I
With
don't
my
understand.
hands, I don't mind. Y'all talking about fucking soccer in your damn drawers.
It's foot.
Look at
Catch.
that.
Wait. Foot. Catch.
Shit, sometimes I might goddamn Billie Jean that thing.
Yeah, come on, dude.
With your drawers?
Dude,
Yeah,
it's just a man
Right.
moment, man. It's a no, that's a man moment.
This is for guys that cry at commercials. These are for commercial crying guys. They hacky sack they damn underwear apparently. Y'all both wear briefs, regular briefs.
Nah,
That was definitely a brief
we
kick.
moved off of that.
Cuff the water and let it fall. Like y'all
Cuff
still
the
don't do
water
that?
and let it fall.
Y'all don't do that no more either.
I don't even know what that is.
But you know
Y'all
what though?
just act
Speaking
like
of briefs,
y'all
though.
baby boomers.
Speaking of briefs,
Y'all baby boomers. Y'all just don't.
if
y'all just
speaking of,
lost
I
touch.
think we've gone from briefs.
Reality.
Y'all probably still tuck y'all t-shirts in y'all drawers.
Sheila talking about I can't wait until the Father's Day show.
Listen,
No, sometimes I will tuck them in my drawers depending on the outfit.
listen. Another
Depending
transition.
on the outfit.
Let's see if y'all transition with this. Okay, speaking of briefs, I think we know real young we were briefs. Then we went to boxers, right? Y'all remember silk boxers? That was like the bomb if you had silk boxers back in the day, right?
That was like for fun time, but I didn't
yeah,
like
so-
wear 'em because
yeah,
of
like
the
nice.
food day.
Okay, so then so now
That was my lingerie.
now we do more of the boxer briefs.
That's all I did.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So
Yep.
no more boxers. Okay, your granddaddy did the boxers. Okay, I was a late transition in that.
You just got out of under
Like, I just-
last year.
No, he was going raw dog.
I was,
he was raw dogging
know,
that jump.
I was still,
Let him up,
feeling that.
let him up, raw high.
I was still feeling that boxers were like it. Maybe like 4 or 5. I just transitioned like maybe 3-4 years ago.
Really?
I was
From
still-
the boxer
That's
jump?
probably the ED thing you was talking about. It probably all ties in.
I mean, no, it allowed more room, you know.
Or them goddamn whitey tighties.
But yeah,
Tighty whiteys.
you
That's
know?
disgusting.
I mean, the ladies they like it, so I mean, you know.
Now, are y'all still wearing white drawers though? I think that's.
I got
I
a
don't
couple
think
pair of
anybody
white
does
that.
boxers.
Okay.
Yeah, boxer briefs. I got a couple pair.
Yeah.
But it's not my go-to. Those like my period panties. Like when I run
Oh,
out
God,
of all my drawers. When I run out of all the rest of my drawers, I'm like, whoop. When I pull these out, that means it's time for laundry. These are the laundry drawers.
That means that means that Vanessa. That means that's your time. There's not gonna get none during that time. So when you see the white drawers, Vanessa,
Period panties.
that means
It's time for damn. It's time.
Don't tell nobody
that
else
means
that.
Cole is not. He's out of the picture for about 3-4 days.
Hey,
Hey,
it's time to do laundry.
Hey, Cole, since we being honest
Okay.
and candid, I have my sleeping drawers. You know, the sleeping drawers are the one that lose the
elastic.
Oh, see, I don't
yeah,
even-
you sleep comfortable in
Oh,
those.
see, I don't even sleep in drawers.
Oh, see,
I'm a raw.
I
geezer.
do not like to sleep
Yeah.
naked like
Really?
that. I don't. Even after sex, it's kind of like I'll go put my drawers on and get into bed. Honestly, very few times will I stay
You'll
sleeping.
bust a nut
Damn.
and put on your drawers.
First of all, you got
This is bad backwards.
it's not in the drawers. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. You got to go to the bathroom because you're gonna get up. You're not always. I mean, every now and then you
Yeah.
got the one hitter quitter that is just
Sometimes you gotta
throw
roll
that
over.
right there.
Just-
You know.
It's your turn to get the
we've already
towel.
had the one. We've already had the
I'm
2
bringing it
minute,
with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Tasha is, you got your towel?
But what? Got dude wipes by the bed. I got dude wipes. You what you
Put
got?
soap on that.
But
Hey, as soon as I
But-
hear, you got your towel?
That's them 4 days.
That's the 4 days.
Four
the 4
days.
days.
That's the 4. That's so funny. But now I will get up and put my drawers back on and a t-shirt.
You get on. You got a damn bed uniform.
I do.
You like sleep in
I
pajamas.
don't feel
Got
right.
name
I
tag
don't
and shit.
feel right.
Hi, my
Really?
name is
I'll be
Elam.
Burnell and daggone in boxers.
Now, I can't do the t-shirt.
T-shirt and your panties on.
can't-
Yeah, that's me. And plus,
And he got a long t-shirt.
I don't give a that.
Cole,
I
he got a
don't
long
feel right.
t-shirt.
I don't feel
It cover up his drawers.
Put a little towel on the side. You got a little towel on the side. Put Burnell on it. That is
Hey,
hilarious.
I don't feel right.
Cole, he cut the
don't-
top. He cut
I don't
the
like
cut.
to sleep naked.
got
I
a
don't
Some
think.
old women be having a little slits in their
Now I like for her to sleep naked, but I just, and it's just such a double standard. I know.
You want her to be naked.
Yes.
And you want to be naked.
But it hasn't been a
cozy in your
requirement.
cottons.
It has not been a requirement. She hasn't said, okay, this is what she wants me to do. So it's okay.
Is that a deal breaker? Like she said, I really want you to
No,
sleep naked. You can be like, you look,
No,
I gotta have my.
That'll be one
my
of the
drawers
fun
on.
moments. Like I'll wait till you go to sleep and then put my stuff back on. Like I'll be like a
Wow.
little kid. Like
Hey, you don't want to wake up to shrinkage.
you know.
Oh, no, man.
Look, I had to run outside and grab the newspaper.
Right.
So I just came in and just got on in
Bro,
bed. You know.
I really hate sleeping with clothes on. But
don't
I'm
like
also my body emits so much heat.
Okay.
That anything like clothes, I sweat it out.
Yeah.
You know.
And see, I'm and that's probably why I like to have the shirt on, so at least I can sweat into something. Sweating into the sheets, it's like the next night I want to change the sheets.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, I'm kind of like, because I do sweat.
Or you can shower
just-
before you go to bed.
Always do that.
That don't
that's
matter.
always.
You're still sweating into it's still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's over time. Yeah. You got to think about it. If you do that into your sheets every night, whether you take a bath into that or not, it doesn't, I don't think.
Y'all got mattress
It just
pads
doesn't
on
make
y'all
me
bed?
feel good.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, the mattress pad definitely help protect
Yeah.
that damn mattress.
You know,
But
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
my wife
just
still has a period, so
My-
you know.
Yes.
Now I'm in trouble.
yes you are. Yes you are.
Actually, no, that's no, and the embracing of women.
But he
that's
said he
awesome.
already said V is younger than him anyway.
Right,
So,
So I'm waiting for her comment.
yeah, I know, right?
She's about to pull my.
But I'm just
face.
draws. I'm just
Five,
draws. Draws only.
There you go. You wash your sheets.
Draws only for me.
There you
Draws
go.
only. No
She told
t-shirts.
you wash your sheet.
No
Right.
socks. None of that
I
kind
mean,
of
well,
stuff.
who wants to wash sheets every day, every other day? It's kind of like it's a mental thing for me.
Okay.
If your sheets all sweaty,
You know, the rest of your body sweats outside of that t-shirt and your panties, right?
not.
So you in
it's mental.
you in a twin bed or what size bed is this?
I'll be a king.
Oh, okay.
And the mattress is not yellow.
When you feeling sexy, you like move the sheet over so your butt show like on like this.
Do you goddamn put one leg out the cover?
That's me.
That's me.
That's my body check. Body
That's me.
temperature.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's how I regulate that
That's
bad
right,
boy.
that's temperature regulator.
Fan on. I gotta have the fan on. All of that. Nah,
Dude,
I know some people don't like that.
We
but-
got fan going and we got the fan sound from Alexa going.
See, we got AC and we got the ocean sound.
Oh, y'all do the ocean jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I be
Oh,
scared of the ocean.
thunderstorm.
The
Thunderstorm and ocean.
thunderstorm, I might pee on myself. So
Really?
yeah,
Jesus,
that
man.
water sound, it'll mess me up.
My gosh.
But the
You
fan
said that,
sound is good. The
thunderstorm.
good
You-
box fan
Your people used to go and put your hand in the warm water.
make you
when you
feel
sleep.
yourself when you spend the night with somebody. Hey, for those that are listening right now, fellas, the youngest out there, do not.
Has
pee-
that ever
do
really
not
happened?
pee
I've
in your
always
dream.
wondered.
Don't pee in your dream. It's
no,
a setup.
It is, but I've always wondered whether that really happens. Because in college, people were always trying to get people to do it, but I've never seen it.
V said, Elam, you may need to talk to someone about why you need to put your t-shirt and your underwear
You're right.
Asking for a friend.
I need that security.
Hey, let's
You're
call
right.
Dr. Tori. Let's call Dr. Tori, see if she can help. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let's see if we get Dr. Tori on the line right now.
Listen, I don't like to sleep naked.
That's terrible, man.
But Mike, did you confirm or deny that you do?
Did I do what?
You like to sleep naked?
Nah, I'm just draws.
Okay.
Remember,
So you not completely
remember
naked
about
either?
4 minutes ago, I said I just sleep in my drawers.
Okay.
did say
So you halfway there.
So Malik is in Germany, right?
Malik is in Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is Monday.
Monday.
Monday. See, that's what you get.
Oh yeah, that's
Jesus
what I
Christ.
get.
This is what I got to
You
do.
tried it.
Mother's
Yeah, I
Day
did.
is Monday.
Oh, we're a little bit past time.
We way
Nah, we
past
always
time.
do that, and we ain't do no breaks at all either.
Right.
Yeah. Trying to see if I can get Dr.
all
Tori.
good.
Oh, I'm like, you really calling somebody?
Yeah, her voicemail came on.
Oh,
I gotta skedaddle anyway. I gotta.
yeah. Wait, what?
All right, huh?
Hello, 1-900.
Hey, Dr. Tori, this is Michael
Oh.
from Mornings with Michael and Friends, and we live right now on the show. We have Elam B. King in studio.
The B is for Burnell.
For Burnell, yes, and we may need your
not
help
for
on
butt
some
naked.
advice. He actually sleeps after having sex. He actually puts his t-shirt and drawers back on.
on, yeah, that's
and we
me.
wanted to see if, like, you know, if you had any advice for him.
Is there any
What a
is
mental
there
mental
any-
health challenge.
mental health? Yes,
in this month, you know, just make sure clear
it's an
me.
issue. So hit us back.
You have
Dr.
security
Tori.
issues.
Remember, he
We
said
love
it's
you.
mental
Bye.
issues month. You know,
Mental issues month, right?
So we left Dr.
So that's the
Tori.
part you remember.
We left Dr. Tori a message. We left Dr. Tori a message for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
do you
there's
think
other men out there like me, and
But-
I invite you to call in, men.
But I
For
think-
those
I
of
think
you
it
who
has
are
to do
like
with
me,
your
you don't like to
insecurities.
sleep, and
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
give a
Insecurities.
damn what it is.
I just know
he get defensive.
I want other men to call
But it's okay
in.
to be
You know,
insecure.
it's
We're here for you, Elam.
afterwards. Do you get up and do you put your attire back on, or do you just lay there butt naked?
And my drawers be right by my pillow too. It's just like quick jump. Whoop.
Between you kicking your drawers
I'm lost on
and
that.
now you
one.
put
How
your
does
other
it
drawers
get
by
up
your
by your
underneath-
pillow?
in your pillowcase?
It normally now bottom of the covers.
He
yeah, they
pulled
can
his
get
drawers out of
lost.
his pillow like tissue.
Get out the pillowcase.
Now, Elam, you know how OCD I am.
He probably has some.
I'm not gonna kick my drawers across. This ain't having sex at 22 with a.
Right.
No, you
You gotta
you
find
end
your
up-
drawers.
you end up
Where the hell are
pushing-
my drawers?
No, you end up
How the
pushing.
hell to get in the vent?
You end up pushing them down
Those
into
are
the.
good sex days. Remember those, wife?
Yeah,
No, remember.
Those are
it's
good sex
planned.
days.
It's planned, bruh.
yeah.
It's planned.
There's nothing wrong with that sketch. So you just come in the room naked.
No,
you just come
no,
in-
just take them off, fold them up,
You-
put them right there by the pillow.
So you take off your dirty drawers, fold them up,
First of all,
have
they're
sex,
not
and put them
dirty.
back on.
They're not dirty.
Y'all are confusing me.
They're
with
not
this.
dirty.
I don't think we're supposed to know each other this
think-
well.
I think this.
I don't care. There's other men out there like me that like to
But
just
you know,
put their clothes
but we
back
really
on.
need to discuss these insecurities.
Listen.
That you
okay.
have to be secure in the security of in the secureness of your
I
business.
just made no. It's almost okay. Let me give you the
Okay.
example. You know how some people, even when it's hot,
apparently you're hot, so you don't get cold.
Listen, so you know how some people, even when it's hot out, they still use a comforter for that security because that comes from infancy, right? There's some people who gotta have covers.
Here come
I
Doctor.
mean, we
here
Right?
understand, but I'm saying the same
think
thing with
about
you.
it.
That's why I'm with
so
you.
I don't have to have covers.
You know, but you have to have.
But I
clothing.
don't like to sleep naked. I don't know what it's from. I mean, maybe I have to go and lay on a couch on that one. and
Maybe you
just,
should, brother.
You know, maybe
It's okay.
Don't worry,
My
I got
kindergarten
your
teacher
appointment.
didn't
Well, I
hug me
do know
enough.
when you're on the couch, you're gonna have on your
My
drawers.
kindergarten
and,
teacher didn't.
and your
you know,
t-shirt, no
my
matter
mom,
what.
It's Mother's Day coming. My
I got
mom
you an
didn't tell me she
appointment
loved
coming,
me.
man.
Did you used to
I got
swim
your
with a
appointment.
t-shirt on, like when you was a kid? You used to
Damn.
swim
I
with a
wasn't,
t-shirt.
I wasn't one of them.
Damn.
I wasn't one of them. That's another one.
In the pool with-
I'm just
you hurt
asking.
some people because there's some people out there that still do that
In
today.
a pool with a damn tank top on.
It's some
Grown ass man with a white beater.
You know, those men start getting the man bods and they're just like, nah, I'm gonna leave this t-shirt
No,
on.
I'm like, man, the hell with it. This is who I am.
Right.
Man, I'm 47 years old.
Take it or leave it.
What?
51.
You what?
Hey, with that being said, hey man, let's wrap this thing up. I know y'all got
Happy
shit to
Mother's
do.
Day to all the mothers.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
It's y'all weekend. Take off.
Shout yourself out. Please.
Make y'all
Oh.
man, you know what I'm saying, really go to work. Get the honey-do list. Get it all in. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a good time to appreciate your wives, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
you do
Now,
a lot for
and if
us.
she don't have no kids, then just skip it like any other Tuesday.
We are very thankful for you. You do a lot. And then for those who, this is also a tough time for those who might have lost theirs. So you got to also
Yes.
check on your friends
Yes.
that you know
That's- now
that
that's
might,
big.
you know what I'm saying, that might have transitioned. Because I heard that forever, it's never the same.
Right.
Awesome. And shout out to my mom Patricia. Y'all know I moved down here in 1987. She stepped in as a second mom. Rest in peace to my mom, LaDon, who passed away. She transitioned back in 1996. And then shout out to Tasha. She is an awesome mom to our kids. And I asked her yesterday, what you want for Mother's Day? She's like, Daddy, you took care of me in the Bahamas. I'm
Oh,
straight.
I'm good.
I said, well, you
That's
better
what's
post
up.
that shit.
I know.
That must have been a 4-day cruise.
That's what's up. Was it the Mother's Day cruise, or was it, or you late? That was in the 4 days.
Yeah, you
That
already
was
know.
a 4-day cruise.
I got one in.
Listen,
Well, I got to do
people
date
got to
day.
start.
Where's the towel?
Where's the time?
People got to start scheduling it. Listen, you got to schedule your appointment. I mean, your vacations around that.
I was wondering where
Listen,
We was talking about
around the
t-shirt
the
and
4
drawers.
days, sorry.
Kicking your drawers in. I didn't know where we was going. I was just trying to stay with you.
How you gonna go on vacation and not get none? Like that doesn't make any sense. It better be them
If your
4. And if
kids
it's not
with
them
you-
4 days, what?
Kids
You
go to
better-
sleep. Man, I give my kids NyQuil in the
If
daytime.
what is the point of going on vacation if you're not gonna have sex?
Shout out to
I don't understand.
Shout out to the mamas that NyQuil they babies so they boyfriends can come
Exactly.
over.
How you gonna go? We just gonna go sightseeing? There's icing on the cake every night.
Baby,
Like,
come take this NyQuil. But mama, I'm not sick. Take this NyQuil.
And I
Mr.
heard
Charlie
that's
coming
when
over.
most women are like some of the most expressive. We're supposed to be wrapping
you
it up,
said-
but
you
these-
said-
the mothers in particular are the most expressive during that time because they're able to like release, like they're not hearing mommy, 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 so they're like able to like just get the ceiling fan jumping off.
That's
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
You
So-
sitting on the sofa watching the baby nod and all like, ooh, it's kicking in.
That's it.
Here it comes.
Nah, yeah, I'm sitting there counting like, okay, we got 12 minutes
Hey,
until that melatonin kicks
that's
in.
it. You gotta lay the baby out.
And let's
Hey,
go.
y'all have an amazing weekend out there. Happy birthday to all the mothers out there. Until next time,
Did you
next
say
week.
happy birthday to all the mothers?
Did I say happy
Yeah,
birthday?
they should have Mother's Day sex too. You should have Mother's Day sex.
That don't
just
sound
'cause.
right in the same
Yeah, it
sentence.
don't.
What do you mean? I'm
Mother's
talking about all
Day.
the mothers out there. They should be able to have sex on
what
that day. What's
okay.
on Father's Day?
Wait,
Wrap it up,
we
music.
expect
What wrap
any-
it up, music?
We expect it on Father's Day.
Wrap it up, music.
So mothers can't. They
Yes,
can't
yes,
want
they
sex
can-
on
yeah,
their
but you
days.
said, you know,
We want it on our day. I can't.
don't
You
worry.
talking about sex with somebody else?
right? What are you
No,
saying?
like okay, Tasha might want some on that day. She's a mother, right? Vanessa might
Oh,
want
okay,
some
that's what
on
you're
that
saying.
day. She where
yeah,
was
the-
y'all at,
Is that what he
man?
was
I mean, you
saying?
talking
Is that
about-
what he really was saying?
Where was y'all at? Y'all on some what is that?
Incestuous.
Oedipus Rex
I
stuff.
don't know
Get
what
out
you
of
was
here.
Yeah, there we go. Gonna
Wrap it-
wrap that shit up, Ely.
At Cole D. Parker.
At Elam B.
everything,
King.
everything social media.
Hey, until next week, we'll holler at y'all. Have an awesome weekend. We'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.
Peace.